Yep, it's at St. Laurent 57. Still sober, most definitely still celibate, and safe, of course. I just got done at my Celebrate Recovery step study for the week, lesson 5, and it was crazy because right before I went to go head out to go over to my step study to meet at the church I was being held at, I was on Instagram and I seen that one of my really good friends who I met in 2011 when I was at rehab, I seen that she's got a year, and I seen that she had her Serenity coin, her year in secular recovery coin, and then she had a Celebrate Recovery coin. But let me take it a little bit further back. So when I was 21 years old, I went to rehab, about 3 or 4 months clean already, and on my own accord, in Battle Creek, Michigan. In the rehab, it's called A Forever Recovery. I did 49 days there. They flew me out there at the end of July of 2011. And yeah, I believe I graduated the program September 9th, something like this. And I made a couple friends. There were 3 friends in particular that I stayed in touch with, after leaving, the rehab, whatever. Unfortunately, one passed away. He was hit by a train about a year or so later, and his mom and his sister had to identify his body. And so rest in peace to Nate Dogg. He turned 18 when we were at rehab, and I got him a pack of cigarettes and a bag of chips for his birthday. And he had learned in juvie to cut hair, and so he was cutting hair while we were at the rehab, to get people to get things on commissary. Anyways, but when I saw how well my friend is doing, and people do not understand unless you're an addict yourself, addiction is a battle. We put up a fight every single day, as people do in so many different things. But I mean, a year is 365 days. That is 52 weeks of a 32 to 40 hour work week. 12 months, 4 different seasons, and life is still lifing. 24-hour day where you gotta wake up, go to sleep. And so I just was so excited to see that wherever she is in the United States now, that someone else goes to Celebrate Recovery, and to see that she has got a year under her belt. And I was just ecstatic. So let's pray for our people.